What's up, gamers? It is Eclipse from ChaosGaming, and today I'm going to be solo stealthing the bank heist overkill. What I do right here in the beginning is I check if the security room is in the side of the vault or under the rooftop, but in this run right here, the security room was actually next to the vault, which was handy dandy. And what I did right here is I checked on the rooftop, and I wanted only one camera, because if you had two cameras it was going to be double trouble, because you actually kind of risk yourself from getting caught. But right here I had one camera, which was lucky. There can be up to two cameras in this map, one camera, or no camera at all. And I wanted to see if a guard would check the camera, but he didn't, so I checked in the parking lot. Turns out the bank manager was at the parking lot, so I took him out. I took him out because I didn't really want to save civilians or save other, bystanders, because if you save them, if you make them tied up and you're just, leaving them there in the open, a civilian would see and he would get alerted and he might call the cops. So I basically took him out. I didn't want him alive because, you might get caught. So, yeah, took him out. Now, the security door was next to this door right here that I was picklocking, and I used the key card on it. And I slipped by that camera like a sneaky bastard. Used the key card, and I dominated this guard, because there's not really a point of killing him, because he's in a little tiny corner. So a guard or a civilian wouldn't really see. So I always dominate the camera guard. I always dominate him, because there's not really a point of killing him. And this guard right here, I almost got caught from him, but I thought he was the victim who's gonna check the camera up on the rooftop that I destroyed. But no, he actually isn't that victim. He actually went out to the parking lot and just chilled there for like 2 seconds until he died from a bullet to the brain. So I took him out, answered his pager, and if I had the bank manager tied up right there, I would have got caught, and I had to just rush over and take him out. And that civilian right there was blind and didn't notice a dead cop on the ground. But I'll take it. So I'm gonna go and mark this guy right here. And I was like, okay, 2 more guards. So I went to the dominated camera guard room thingamajigger. I went to that room and I wanted to check how many guards there were. And this guard was coming, and I had no choice, but I just went in this room because I'm a stupid idiot. I should have went outside and just chilled there, but the only thing I could do in this room was basically look at the cameras and see until he would move away from the door. Because if I just ran outside right there, I would have got caught immediately. And also, if I tried killing him, the 2 civilians right across from him right there, they're going to see and they're going to get alerted and, of course, call the cops, and I would get alerted. So I was like, alright, move already, please move. And move and stuff. So I was like exhausted, and finally actually moved. So I got out of the room because I didn't want to stay in that room anymore. So now I knew that there was 2 extra guards, but for all I knew, is that I thought that was the last guard, but he actually wasn't the last guard. So I was like, okay, so the camera dude's down, the camera's right above me right now, so I'm gonna go into the lobby and just get the civilian down, because, if the dominated guard, or if the guard in the camera room is dominated, the cameras will not alert you. There's another dude right there, he's just chilling, but he didn't notice me. And then this guard right here, I shot him in the face. That was like my only chance, because if I would have waited a little longer, I think his ragdoll body would launch near that brown door right there, and I think I would have got alerted. But luckily I got him right in time. So I bagged this corpse, and I moved to the parking lot and throw this body bag into the dumpster. So now I thought it was done and it's cool and stuff, but I counted only 3 guards. So I was like, what? Where's the 4th one? So I check over to the camera room again, and I checked every camera in the bank, and I didn't see a single guard pop up, and I was like, what the hell? He's not in this. He's not in the bank. So there could be only one way. He would be either outside scouting the streets and stuff, or he would be in the parking lot. So I checked outside in the streets first, and there wasn't anyone in the streets. Not even a civilian or a guard. So then I realized he was actually in the parking lot, and that sneaky bastard. So I sniped this guard like a freaking mile away with this tiny pistol. So I got him, and I went like, I don't know, flying down that roof. So I answered his last pager, and if you didn't have Smooth Talker, you were not going to be able to answer this thing. If I had Smooth Talker, it would have been fine. But if I didn't have Smooth Talker, I would have got alerted immediately. But that was the last guard that I had to kill, and it was all easy then. So now what I had to worry about is the civilians and all the other bullcrap. So I take out this civvy because for some apparent reason, when I tried telling him to get down and stuff, he would sometimes run into the open, and then he would get alerted. And then he would get me alerted, and then it would be game over. So there was no other civilian behind that desk either, so it was all good. And then I was like, okay, I got 2 ECMs, both last a minute, so I used ECM on this one. And I took out these 2 civilians. The reason why I took them out is because that if you left them alive, they were going to press the panic button that was under their desk. Plus, the only way you can get them down without actually shooting them and killing them is that you need the Control Freak Ace. The Control Freak Ace is in the Mastermind tree. It's in the 6th tier. And I didn't have enough cable ties, so I killed those other civilians. And I used my second last ECM just in case if there was going to be another civilian in the open randomly spawning, and call the cops. So every civilian has a phone, and if you do not tell them to get down quick enough, they will call the cops and they will get you alerted. I'm not sure if ECMs delay civilians' phones. I think they do. I never really use them on civilians, but I only use them on the guards' pagers and all that stuff. That's basically what I used it for. I didn't really use them necessarily for delaying phones. I'm not sure if they do, but let me know in the comment section below if they do delay phones. So right now, the hardest part about stealthing is waiting for the damn drill to be done. So I'm going to skip this for you guys because I'm nice like that. Alright, so we're done with the drill, and luckily the second door was actually open. Sometimes the second door will be closed, and luckily this was closed, and now bagging the money bags is going to be annoying, so I'm going to skip that for you. Okay, we're done here with the bags, and that is legitimately the whole entire bank heist, solo stealth on overkill. And we didn't really get that much money considering I killed some civilians, but it was worth it for perfect stealth. But yeah, 154k for that one mission. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and rate this video with a like. Also favorite this. Peace out.